And hello! Today I want to talk about Facebook ads. What do we really know about them? We can go totally off the rails with them, or we can stay on track, and it's all about what you know about Facebook ads. So welcome. So that's what today's topic is. So happy to be here. And if you're joining me live, please say hello and tell me where you're coming from, and let me know if you're on the replay. I'd love to shout out to you later. So if we haven't met before, my name is Dodd, and I'm here to inspire, encourage, train, educate, whatever I can do to help you bring your business online so that you can use the power of social media so you don't have to chase after people. So welcome. I want to talk about Facebook ads today. And I have to admit that this is something that I'm still getting comfortable with. It makes me a little bit nervous, and it's not one of my favorite modes, but it's one of those things that I really want to overcome and become good at. So I'm pushing myself out of my comfort zone to work on this. And I want to share, some of the things that I've learned so far. So first of all, it's definitely not a foundation piece. You need to have, your personal page and a business page and at least 100 likes on your business page before you even start doing Facebook ads, because Facebook doesn't like it if you just set up and go for the ads. You need to have a foundation on their platform first. So that's that first and foremost. So definitely do not be starting with ads. And so then as we get into ads, there's so many moving parts to it. There's the audience and the ad copy and the picture and the headline and the funnel and where it's actually leading you to. And it's really important to know what you're doing with all this, because you can waste a lot of money if you don't understand what's happening, what the components are, what the purpose of each one is, and also the metrics, which is the numbers and that kind of thing. So there's so many variables. So you want to be effective, you want to know what all these parts are. But there are a lot of good things about doing ads. And number one is that we can scale. So we can go out to the cold audience and highly targeted audience. We can specify exactly who it is that we want these ads to go to, and they'll bring back highly qualified prospects for us, because we've already put in, what exactly, where they might live, what their gender is, what their interests are. And so it's so much easier than going up to someone on the street and saying, are you interested? So it's wonderful to do that, because you can say specifically who you want to go to. And then once you have an ad that's performing well, then you can send it out to millions of people. So you do something once and you send it out to lots and lots of people, and they will show that they're interested. So it can be very, very effective. And a second wonderful thing about Facebook ads is there's several different types of ads for different purposes. There's video views and engagement, traffic ads, likes campaigns. And so to understand what each component is, what the objective is and the purpose, you can really be laser focused. Like to start out, you might want to do a likes campaign, which is bringing people, to your page, getting more eyeballs on you, kind of like saying that here I am, rather than just, spreading your news organically. So it goes out again to your target audience and brings them back so that you have more people tuning into you. So it's really important just to know exactly what you're doing, what the objective is, rather than just going in there and picking something. So it's so important to understand what you're doing. I have been training myself, with a mentorship company and learning about Facebook ads, and we have spent lots and lots of times and lots of videos to learn how to do this, and it is a skill and it is a practice. So Start off small, learn, look at your numbers. It's so important to, Facebook gives you metrics, we call them, and it's like numbers that we get, cost per click, and the click-through rate, and how many views you have, and how many people it's reached, and being able to analyze that and look at that and know what the numbers should be, so that you know whether you're doing good or bad, and then you test it and you evaluate it, and then you go back and change something. You might change the picture or change the headline, but it's a constant evolution of trying to get that just right, testing and evaluate. And we spend quite a bit of time going through this, and people help me evaluate it. So it's so wonderful to have that knowledge from someone who knows more than I do, has had more experience, to look at what I've done and give me advice on, what should be changed. But the benefits of it are very, very real. Quality leads. I have quality leads coming in, which is fantastic, and that is the whole purpose of it. And the other big part of this is copywriting skills. It's the actual text, and this is another skill just in itself. And I'm learning how to use stories, because that's exactly what it is. There needs to be some kind of a structure and a formula to draw your reader in, like what will make your ad stand out rather than somebody else's. So it's drawing that structure and bringing that emotion into your story, so that people really want to click through and know more information. Otherwise, it's just, another post on their news feed that they're not going to pay attention to. And another very important part of ads is words that are triggered. It's important to know which words to use and not to use. There are certain words that should not be used, and there's a list of those because there's bots that go through and pick it up, and if you have some of these words, then your ad may not be approved, or it might start running and then it will be discontinued. So there's lots and lots of moving parts to know, and it can take a long time. So if you would like to know more information about this and really get tuned in, there's so many benefits, bringing those prospects to you, bringing the leads to you. Let me know if you'd like more information on this, and I'd be happy to send you in the right direction and give you more information. But Facebook ads are very, very powerful, bringing you the information that you want, bringing people to you. But please, please don't just jump into it. Have some knowledge behind it, because you can spend a lot of funds that you don't want to spend if you are doing this incorrectly. So I hope that's been helpful, and it's definitely a wonderful piece of the attraction marketing strategy. So, but do learn how to do it. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, and I will see you again on Friday. So I look forward to that. Bye for now.